What's up guys, CarVisionLA here. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you like what you see, please be sure to smash that subscribe button and join the CarVisionLA crew, one of the coolest and quickest growing automotive enthusiast communities here on the great platform of YouTube. Anyway, with that shameless plug out of the way, let's get right into today's video, which is about what I think is one of the coolest automotive bargains here on the market in 2019. Let's get right into it. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, this isn't one of the usual suspects that dominate the used car market. No, it's something different. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2009 Acura TL. Let's dive right in. I'm going to show you exactly why I think this is such a good deal. You can find a 2009 TL with relatively low mileage for about $6,000 to $7,000. However, this particular example is quite a unicorn in the used TL market in that it only has 36,000 miles, it is pristine, and only has had one owner its entire life. To buy one of these, expect to spend about $10,000 to $12,000. Now bear in mind people, this car is not fun, it's not interesting, and it certainly ain't that much fun to drive. But it's just really good at being a car. Let's talk a little bit more about the Acura TL's exterior styling, and boy do I have a lot to say about that, especially this grille. Now I'll admit the TL is not the prettiest car in the world. In fact, I'm not a big fan of the exterior styling at all. This car sporting Acura's infamous beak grille that was ridiculed by many automotive journalists. It's pointy at the bottom and flatter at the top and just looks out of place on this car. Combine that with the narrow headlights, the front end looks kinda like a bird. The rest of the car doesn't look terrible. I like the chrome accented door handles and the way the taillights wrap around the sides of the vehicle. In the rear we have an optional spoiler that I think is a must on this car. Without it, the shape of the back just looks weird. Even though the exterior styling of the 09 TL leaves a lot to be desired, the interior is where this car really shines. Let's take a closer look and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Even though the general layout of the interior is a dead giveaway that this car is 10 years old, it has a lot of features that are common in many cars today, like Bluetooth audio and navigation. Of course the interface is outdated, but the funny thing is that Acura still used the same UI as late as last year. The leather seats are plush and perforated with heated and cooled functions, and the leather wrapped steering wheel is comfortable and nicely laid out. Because this is a fairly large car, backseat legroom is plentiful and the rear seats are also ventilated, which is a nice touch. Trunk space on the 09 TL is actually pretty good. You should have no problem hauling around everyday items in this car. So large in fact, I can even fit in here. Powering the 2009 TL, we had two engine options, a 3.5 liter V6 and a 3.7 liter V6. This particular TL has the 3.5 liter V6 producing a pretty respectable 280 horsepower and 254 pound-feet of torque. That sends the power to the front wheel's base through a 5-speed automatic transmission. Honda's excellent super handling all-wheel drive was available as an option, but this particular TL is not equipped with that option. This car drinks premium unleaded fuel and gets 18 mpg city and 26 on the highway. That's not bad. Let's take this car out on the road and see how it drives. The driving experience of this car, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's nothing really particularly special about it. It's not like the Ferrari 458 I drove last week, but it's a perfect car just to commute around in. You know, I'm sitting here cruising at 40 miles an hour and I got the air conditioning on, I got my Bluetooth audio playing. This car is just a great car to get in and just drive anywhere you want. I mean, you're not gonna be thrilled at all by the driving experience. But that's not what this car is built for. The ride is incredibly smooth. You're not gonna really feel any bumps or imperfections of the road when driving around in the Acura TL. The visibility is great. The windshield is huge. The back windshield is huge. The mirrors are nicely positioned. I mean, I don't have a lot of complaints about the driving experience of this car. That's what got me thinking about making this video. I was driving it the other day and I was like, wow, this car is just great at being a car. Like I said, it's not interesting, it's not exciting, it's just a nice car. I mean, and there's most people buying a car just looking for a nice car. So right now I've just entered the freeway, and one thing that really impresses me about the 2009 TL, and it also can be slightly dangerous too if you don't pay attention, but it's the way that this vehicle cruises at high speeds, how smooth it is at high speeds and on really, really good roads. You know, the other day I was driving this car, and I thought I was going 60, 65 miles an hour. That's the speed limit on California freeways. And I look down at my speedo and I'm going much, much, much faster than that. And that's a testament to how smooth the suspension is. You don't feel anything, and you just feel like you're riding on a cloud and you're just flying. And especially with no other cars around, you could be going 80, 90 miles an hour, and it'll just feel like you're going 60. Usually on older cars, they kind of shake, and you can really tell how quick you're going on the freeway, but not this car. It's just an absolute. It's like you're riding on a magic carpet. It's that's the best analogy for you. And if you don't pay attention, you can really be going a lot faster than you really need or should be going. One thing you will notice about the Acura TL is that it's very quiet. Like most Hondas and Acuras, they did a really good job with the sound insulation, and even after 10 years on the road, it still feels like it's brand new. You won't really hear any road noise or really any cabin noise at all. Even after 10 years, this car feels very well put together. There's no rattling or shaking. It definitely is up to the quality you'd expect from a Honda or an Acura. It's big, it feels like a fortress, it's beefy, chunky. This is not a small car at all, and if you get into an accident, this car probably will protect you decently well. I mean, this car doesn't have all of the modern driver assistance tech that cars have today, but its mere size will protect you. The infotainment system on this vehicle is, graphics-wise, is definitely very outdated, but back in 2009, it wasn't outdated at all. But other than the outdated graphics, it basically has all of the connectivity features, basic connectivity features that you can expect from even a car today. Bluetooth hands-free link, Bluetooth audio. You can plug your phone directly into the infotainment screen and play music from that. Answer your phone. It's got the navigation system. The whole 9 yards. And that's for $6,000 to $7,000, which is the going rate of a decently clean example of this car. To have all of those features in there, that's a great deal. So what did we learn about the 2009 Acura TL? Well, it's not the prettiest car in the world, but for $6,000 to $7,000, it's a pretty darn good deal. It's reliable, it's practical, it's comfortable, it's affordable. What more can you ask? Even though this car is not perfect, the positives far outweigh the negatives. Well guys, that is going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel and join the CarVisionLA crew. Come on, it's free. What are you waiting for? It's one of the coolest and fastest growing automotive communities here on YouTube. I'll catch you all in the next video, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at CarVisionLA for news updates, exclusive content, and giveaway notifications. Peace out.